Alright, so let's wrap it up for this series called The Beginners How to Hack Websites on Damn Vulnerable Web Application. Now, I think I recorded like 12 videos, a few of them I didn't do. I think this is enough for beginners now. 12 easy to start with videos, require no external software installed, require nothing crazy, no skills or anything. Basically just a normal understanding of how a web page works and so on. But you're probably gonna ask the question, is this really how you're gonna do it in the industry, and is this really the way you're gonna do it when you're out pen testing? Well, yes and no. I don't go out and do this manually a lot. I also don't use tools a lot. So what do I do? Well, do a mix of that then. So basically you can say that you need to do a mix. You need to do an initial preliminary scan, and that could be done with a bigger tool, for example Nessus, or you can even start up with tools like Nmap. You know, I'm just saying names now. You have no idea what I'm saying. Please note the names: Nessus, Nessus, or Nmap, Nmap, for initial scans. But you know what you're probably gonna ask is, isn't there any one-hit wonder click scan your website? You know, not really. There isn't. You know, the problem is that websites are complex. You know, so many different things. You need to have a human factor a part of it. There are of course some scanners that specializes in SQL injection and cross-site scripting and stuff like that. And at some point you might find out what the names of those are, and you're gonna give them a go and find out that, yeah, they're alright, but the problem with most tools, and this is gonna be the most honest review about tools ever, is that when you use a tool, the tool is no better than its user. Now, if the tool is being fed with some sort of list of commands to try to penetrate, and is there a command injection here? If that particular line of text you give the tool, along with all the other lines, is not there, then it will never find a vulnerability. The tool will only try from a quantity perspective. The quality of the pen test is the human factor. So you cannot take the tool and make it detect something if it doesn't have the correct string to put inside here. So if you never give it something like that, you know, if you never give it like that, and do the ls, if that exactly thing is not there in a string to test with, it will never do it. It will never find it, and you will never get a tool successful run with that. So I'm just saying that, you know, there are tools to use, and if you use something like Linux Kali and you look at all these kind of, I see all web application analysis, CMS, web application proxies, Burp Suite, blah, blah, blah. Look at these kind of things, you know, many of them are automated scans that looks at different places at the URL. If you're running a WordPress, you know, well, it's lucky you, because WordPress systems are one of the most common systems to meet out there, and they have so many common paths you can scan for, and so many common, you know, mistakes, and so many different kind of versions of it. And there is a specialized tool called WP Scan. That is a WordPress scan tool. You can go ahead and run it, and it's actually also a part of Linux Kali here, right under the web application, WP Scan. Most of these tools does not come with a fancy, you know, click click click. It is a terminal you start up like this terminal here, right? And then you go ahead and type your WP Scan. This is the actual tool, and you can see it's running, and you're getting some. I need to do something like that, and blah blah blah. So This is actually the way most of the things work in the pen testing area. You know, you're gonna use the terminal, and in most occasions you're focusing on one thing at a time. So you're either focusing on trying to log in, or you know, because most occasions when you do have a login, that is, you know, you have some credentials, you can probably escalate that in some way. I'm just saying that there are many ways, many things to consider, and there is no one-click wonder tool like 1, 2, 3, boom, we're done, and you have access. So please bear that in mind. And wrapping it up, you know, I think it's 12 videos for beginners. You know, I have lots of material already. I think you should go ahead and watch after this. You know, basically just go to my YouTube channel and go to playlist, and you will see I have huge playlist for cybersecurity. I have a huge playlist for Try Hack Me, and you know, I'm gonna try and create more. I think the cybersecurity playlist is getting a bit large, so I will try and make smaller playlists and make them a bit more, you know, directed towards a particular learning path. So that is in the future, but for now it's for you. Go ahead and continue learning. All right, see you out there.